Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. My name is Victoria Pikowska. I'm the founder of Victory Art, and I'm really excited that we can welcome you again during our seminars about art industry. We're going to discuss how to make the best out of your art career, how to start your art career. We're going to discuss art in law. We're going to discuss marketing, branding, business development, a lot of things, but mainly we're going to discuss things which are going to be very, very important for your art career as an artist. Let me introduce myself, let me introduce our company shortly, and then we can jump directly to our first topic. I would love to welcome everybody during this session, and currently I would love to actually share with you our first presentation, really giving you a little bit more introduction about who we are, what we are doing, and what we're going to focus in the upcoming few weeks. So very shortly about our company, about who we are. We're Victory Art, and we're helping talented artists from Central and Eastern Europe to come to the global art world. We're all about breaking stereotypes and building new perceptions about what we believe in, what actually our artists can do. And our main goal currently is to really help these very talented artists to show how talented they are to the world. So very briefly, welcome. And there are a few things that I would love to share with you in the beginning. So the first one is that this project, or actually these seminars, are co-funded by European Union. And we want to thank as well European Union for giving us the opportunity to really help talented artists to develop themselves. Perfect. Yes. Okay. To really develop themselves. Very briefly about some guidelines. Please be mindful of other people when they are speaking. Keep your microphones off. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to actually let us know, either during the chat or during questions and answers part. Please be respectful in general towards everybody in this community, and mainly have a great time. So first of all, a little bit about Victory Art. So Victory Art is a company which is helping talented artists from Central and Eastern Europe to come to the global art world. To come to the global art world. We are leaders in Eastern European art, and currently Victory Art is the only company which is helping talented artists from Central and Eastern Europe to come to the global art world. And currently, Victory Art is the only company strictly working with Central and Eastern European artists. At the same time, we're builders because we're helping to break these outdated stereotypes, perceptions, and replace them with the new ones, and really show how talented artists from this region are. And mainly, we're advocates for them in the art industry. Very briefly about our seminar schedule, you're able to find it at victoryart.art, the whole schedule with the descriptions of each seminar. However, today we're going to focus on impact of COVID on the art industry, and basically in general how coronavirus impacted art industry, what's changed, and how you as an artist can benefit in it. Next week, it's going to be one of my personally the most favorite topic, and it's about how technology influenced the art market. Definitely do not miss these seminars. And if you can see, the next seminars are going to be about sustainability, law in art, social benefits. We have as well these seminars ongoing until the 22nd of December. We're going to host at least one seminar a week. So if you can see, in a few weeks, there are actually two seminars. And so I see 2 weeks in December, 1 week in November, 1 week in October. Yes. So please as well keep checking this schedule, because there might be maybe some changes. However, before we jump to this topic, I want to actually mention our partners from GJW Gallery from Poland, who is actually art company working as well in art industry, who are going to participate in the seminars as well, and are going to do seminars, for example, law in art and art on the internet. So in case you're an artist and you're struggling with different regulations, or there are some copyright issues, or someone stole your work, you can as well ask them how you can solve this specific issue. However, right now, what we're going to talk today about, we're going to talk about the current art industry. We're going to talk about the art industry from perspective of artists right now. We're going to talk about educational aspect of the art market, diversity, and importance of online galleries, especially after the post-corona art world. Before we're going to jump into this whole seminar, I would love to introduce myself. My name is Victoria Pikowska. I'm CEO and founder of Victory Art. I'm coming as well from art industry. I used to be a passionate documentary photographer. Right now, I'm full-time CEO. And so there's not a lot of room for my personal art, but I dedicated my life to actually help artists from Central and Eastern Europe to really break through and show their art. So if you're an artist who is struggling with something, I'm currently hosting as well different consultancies. You can schedule a call with me. We can go through your issue and we can discuss how Victory Art or how me personally can help you. As well, very briefly about Victory Art. Victory Art is a company which is working with talented artists from Central and Eastern Europe. We are helping them to come to the global art market. We have currently a platform, victoryart.eu, where you can find more than 120 artists with 1,500 artworks already. We're constantly improving ourselves. We're constantly working on bringing artists and especially the clients more value. We're implementing new technologies, and we have very big plans for the upcoming future. So definitely stay tuned about what we're doing. In terms of like a few things what you should know about us and why we're unique, we're working with a variety of artists, and we're as well working with disabled artists. And in our portfolio, you can find even sustainable artists and sustainable art. As I mentioned, we're working with disabled artists, was the inclusive aspect of it. And at the same time, we're offering as well affordable artworks, where actually everybody can find something. So even if you're an artist who is selling artworks below 500 euros, do not hesitate to actually reach out to us. Maybe we can find a great way how to work together. Very briefly about services, what can be as well very valuable to you as an artist. We are purchasing artworks for our clients, we're renting artworks, and we're commissioning artworks. At the same time, we're working on different creative projects with our clients. And one of the coolest one, which is actually something what we do very often, is that we're offering consultancies to artists and at the same time to clients. Currently, we're as well doing free consultancies for artists. So if you are interested, there are a few limited spots. So do not hesitate to reach out to me and we can schedule time and discuss your art career together. Well, let's talk about the current art industry. There was no market which did not get influenced by the corona and the COVID-19. I personally believe that you personally as well, and maybe in your career or in your family, private life, you get influenced by the coronavirus as well. And this thing was not necessarily bad, or maybe is not necessarily bad. We see how it's going to be at the end of this year. However, many galleries and auction houses really had to change the way they were working. They had to close for a few months, and they had to find ways how to attract their clients in a more efficient way. What it really meant was a huge shift in digitization of the art market. And people who are working in the art market or who worked in art market before 2020 actually know that art industry is pretty old, not very flexible industry. And I personally believe that this really helped an art industry to be more modern, to be more relevant, especially to younger audience, and to really open opportunities for artists and make it more democratic. What really happened? What was the impact on the art industry? Well, a lot of shows, a lot of fairs were canceled. Galleries, auction houses, museums were struggling to reach their clients, and of course art dealers and art buyers struggled to really see art, to really explore art. However, this really gave a lot of freedom. However, this really helped different people to actually start looking at the art industry from a modern and better perspective. What it as well included, and what's kind of connected as well with our company, is that this became the golden age for online galleries. Because of this shift to more being digitalized, we could see that people reacted much better in online exhibitions, to online galleries. They were less scared to purchase artworks online. If you know famous museums, they were even organizing virtual tours just to keep their clients in. This resulted at the same time in the educational aspect and increase of the education in the art market. So there was both demand from the side of collectors and at the side of general public. So of course, art collectors could not really physically see artworks, but you can, I can see these artworks right now. But at the same time, they got a little bit more confidence and security in purchasing online. This is really amazing thing, because for you as an artist, this opens so many amazing opportunities for you that you can only benefit out of this. And from the perspective of the general public, this demanded more interesting and more exciting and engaging ways how to attract public to museums. How is it? It can be through VR experiences, through AR experiences, even through AI experiences. I believe that you as an artist, you already heard this term. So AI stands for artificial intelligence, AR for augmented reality, and VR for virtual reality. So definitely, if there are this kind of things you would like to explore as an artist, and you would like to join this kind of new tech wave of working with art and in art industry, contact us as well, because we might help you out to define what you can be good at in terms of technology and how you can use the technology and new tech, and maybe we can even explore NFTs for you in your advantage. At the same time, commercial and institutional sides of the industry became much more different. Making art accessible for everyone became as well a very big and very important thing. So we have a new guest. I'm gonna just mute you. Perfect, we can continue. So this really helped art industry to expand the boundaries and to really become relevant for the 21st century. There are a few examples. For example, MoMA Museum in New York, who created courses on Coursera, or there was, for example, Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam, which really brought online experience to their clients. So this was more institutional part, but how it influenced you as an artist in terms of preferences of specific clients. So we actually saw a huge increase in the popularity of graffiti cartoons and actually celebrity paintings because of some reason. Especially graffiti cartoons and this kind of pop genre, it was of course more fun for people in those specific days. However, if I should say, really from our personal experience, from Victory Art experience, we saw in the beginning that people were really concerned to buy something. They were not very much used to buying online, as I mentioned already before. But as soon as they became more comfortable, I think it took like 2 months, they started purchasing artworks for their houses because they really felt like, oh, we need something more exciting in our houses because we're spending so much time there that it has to just look good. So this was definitely a positive impact. And what actually became a very big opportunity for artists is that people with having more confidence in buying art online, they started looking at artists from different regions. So they were not that focused on exploring their local artists, but they became more focused on exploring art of artists who even lived in America or like maybe in Asia. So in terms of this impact, it definitely increased the confidence of art collectors to purchase from various artists. If there's actually some other aspect of this whole change, it's that art lovers started to choose their paintings not only based on what they personally preferred was their style, but at the same time they were not hesitating to experience with different kinds of art. This could be as well in terms of maybe digital art, which became very popular. And even we encountered a completely new category of art collectors, or like art-like collectors in terms of NFT. One more time, if you're an artist and you're interested in entering NFT, do not hesitate to actually book with me consultancy, and we can see how we can explore it in your art career and how you can leverage this. How the future and upcoming trends really influence the art industry, and what we see that is going to be happening in the upcoming future. There are going to be definitely changes in the way people are attending galleries and people are visiting museums. Right now, they're very popular, this kind of visual experiences in museums. So it means that you don't anymore go to museum just to look at art like this, just to look at the paintings. But nowadays, museums are really giving their clients this another dimension, another aspect, that they want to entertain clients in a completely different way and more fun way. And that is, for example, preparing a visual content, in a sense that they, for example, lock you in one huge room, which is, I don't know, maybe 300 square meters, could be maybe even bigger, and they actually use different projectors to project on walls artworks, but not only in like this way that you project one picture and that's everything, but they really create, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes experience, half-hour experience of specific artists. Let's say I actually visited Cézanne in Paris, and they basically created this whole half-hour video about his life, what paintings he made. There were amazing animations which were all around the room, on the ground, on the ceiling. So this kind of expectations of visitors and art perceivers completely changed and became more dynamic and as well demanding. That's very important to think about. At the same time, we see that there is kind of closer collaboration between galleries and artists. Not in this old school way that artists sign contract with a gallery and then sometimes they do exhibition and they represent them, but they really create projects together. And at the same time, galleries and artists between themselves start working very closely together. I personally believe that this is an amazing thing to actually do in your professional career, to really connect with other galleries or other artists or experts from the industry, because this way you can leverage the most out of your talent. as well. Some things which were maybe a little bit negative was that people started as well falling for like latest trends, like a mop art or like dripping art or like different things. But at the same time, I would love to really tell you that do not get just like dragged by latest trends in art industry, but have as well like your specific vision as an artist, and don't necessarily compare yourself to other people, because you cannot become successful artist unless you have some vision for your art career. So definitely know the latest trends, but don't get completely influenced by it. Learn to enjoy your process of working on your art, and definitely do not strive for perfectionism, because we see with our artists that sometimes they really are so focused on creating perfect art that maybe sometimes it gets really a little bit wrong, and instead of practicing and becoming better, they get stuck and focused on too many details. So some practical tips and skills that will definitely help you after this post-corona art world to succeed. Marketing tips, and marketing is the number one thing. You as an artist, you have to know how to market yourself and how to sell yourself. So marketing and business development. We're going to host the seminars until the end of December. And during these seminars, if you're going to join us every single week, you will be able to get amazing perspective about art industry and about how you can succeed, and how you can actually market yourself and sell yourself and make the best out of your art. Definitely try to present your art on as many platforms and social media as possible. So I really love when artists are participating in calls to action. This gives them a very, very like this unique edge of showing their art and presenting their art, like even in countries which are very, very far away. Please, when you're doing promotion for yourself, make sure that your previews as an artist are professional and look good, because putting only picture of your art does not really help to client. Client has to envision how the art is going to look like in their house. So definitely think about this perspective and really leverage it well. Number one thing what I see our artists doing wrong is that they never put enough description about their art. I understand you're the artist, you know how you felt when you created the artwork, you connect with that artwork. However, your clients might like it, but they don't know what you meant when you started creating that artwork. So please think about writing a proper story to your artwork before putting it anywhere. And think about ways how you can as well better connect the public with your art, and be mainly your own salesperson. Tell your story, tell a story about your art, tell your vision. Those are very important things. So, well, I believe that we already wrapped up many things what is said here. However, one of the things you can as well leverage the current art market and understand the current art market better is to really read the latest report on the art markets, which can be provided by Sotheby's, Christie's, Deloitte, art market report, art news. There are so many sources where you can really find what clients want, who is the current group of people, especially age group of people who are buying art, and what works for them well. So what art do they prefer? At the same time, I would love to say that, or actually mention specifically that people who are buying physical artworks like this and people who are buying digital artworks are actually two different groups of buyers. So if you really, if you are doing sculptures, or if you're doing NFT, or if you're doing video art, really think about who can be your target group. If you need help with this, do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can reach out to me at curator@victoryart.eu. and we can set up a meeting and we can discuss your art career more into depth. Well, saying this, this is one of the last slides of today. Today it was no more introduction, very slow introduction, and next week we're going to dive more into how technology has influenced the market. So we're going to talk more into depth about AR, VR, AI, and NFT. Next week, exactly the same time, Tuesday, 14th of September at 7 p.m. We're going to meet on the same Zoom link and we're going to discuss again the latest trends in the art industry and how you as an artist can leverage it. If you have any questions right now, feel free to ask me. And if you would be interested, as I mentioned, to discuss something what you're struggling as an artist in your art career, do not hesitate to reach out to me at curator@victoriaart.eu. If you actually want as well the recording of the seminar, it is going to be posted as well online on victoriaart.art. And if you missed the beginning of this webinar and you would like to know what topics we're going to discuss in the upcoming weeks, you can find it at victoriaart.art. Under seminars, we're going to run the seminars until almost the end of December, exactly until the 22nd of December. And at the same time, two more things. We're going to participate in the seminars with one gallery from Poland, GJV Gallery, which is actually at the same time law company. So if you're an artist struggling with law things, with copyright, someone stole your work, they can help you out. And last thing, these seminars are as well supported by European Union. So in case you do not have any questions, it was lovely spending this evening with you, and we're going to see each other next week at 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Have a great evening.